Right away, we saw shaking, uncontrollable shaking.
He cried something like 23 hours a day and had trouble eating. You could see the muscles weren't working.
He's not speaking, he's not making sounds, he's not crawling.
And we would bring it to the doctor's attention.
I had raised 4 children before that, so I knew something was sort of not
We would go to our pediatrician and, no, he's just slow developing, he'll catch up, don't worry, there's nothing.
Bring it to the nurse's attention, and they would always dismiss us.
You know, after 12 months and same thing, he'll catch up really, you know, there's nothing wrong.
And say, oh, baby shake, don't worry about it, you're first-time parents, you're overreacting.
You know, and you haven't had a baby in the house in a long time. And
so, says, well, okay, but we've been around babies enough to know that it's not a normal shaking pattern.
7 months old, almost 7, his left arm pulled up and then very tight, and then he dropped to the left.
His way to get around was, as a baby, he rolled everywhere. He'd roll across the floor if he wanted to get to the TV. He would roll towards the TV if he wanted to get to the dog.
Well, fast forward 2 days in, and she had a major episode, and no one could control her from shaking. They thought she was having seizures. So rush her to the NIC unit, pump her full of phenobarbital, thinking that they were going to control these seizures.
I see Dr. Diamond. He looked at him. He said, there's something going on. We don't know what it is. And we did all kinds of testing, and then we did the MRI.
When we got his diagnosis, it was basically like being run over by a truck.
And from that point, right away, we knew
something was going on, but we didn't expect it to be this monumental.
I feel like you're in suspended animation almost. You know, you're like, well.
We didn't know much, but what we did know is that there was no path for her.